Hi, I'm Bob Humphrey with another tip from Yamaha. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about rattling. Rattling can be a very effective technique to lure in a buck during the hunting season. But like anything, the more you know about a specific tactic or technique, the more successful you're likely to be at it. Now, a couple variables to consider are when and how. You can rattle in a deer any time of day, but the research says that rattling deer is most effective in the morning. So that's when your chances are probably going to be better. Again, you can still do it any time of day. There's also a seasonality to rattling. Early in the season, whitetail bucks are sorting out dominance. They start out just sort of tickling or meshing their antlers together, more of a shoving match than a real fight. That stuff comes later. As the days grow shorter, testosterone starts to flow, those deer get more aggressive, and all of a sudden those battles become more serious. So just as a guideline, start soft, start easy early in the season, and then work it up. As you get into the rut, the peak of rut, smash those antlers together. Now, there are all sorts of thoughts and all sorts of opinions about what you should use to rattle with. You can use real antlers. Some people say you got to use real antlers. You could use synthetic antlers, and they make some pretty good ones. They make some pretty good synthetic rattling devices, rattle bags, which is little more than hardwood or even plastic sticks in a bag that you mash together. Something like this, the pack rack. It works. It's really effective. I, in one season, rattled in 2 different bucks with this pack rack device, and it fits right in my pack. Try different things and see what works best for you, but anything out there is going to work pretty good under the right circumstances. Okay, a lot of folks say that they've tried it and it just doesn't work. But how do you know? The research, the same research that said early in the morning is better, they used people in observation towers and they watched from high above the hunters and the deer, and what they found was that a lot of times the deer were circling in downwind and just out of sight of the person who's rattling. So if you want to be more effective with your rattling, pair up, okay? Put a hunter downwind of the person who's rattling, and if that deer tries to sneak around, they're going to walk right into the guy with the gun or the bow. Probably the most important thing to remember about rattling is everything that I've discussed and everything that you're going to read and you're going to hear, these are guidelines. They're not rules, because there are no rules. As soon as somebody tells you this works, you might try it and it won't work. Or if they tell you this never works, you'll try it and it will work. I've rattled deer in Texas, I've rattled deer in Canada, I've rattled deer in Alabama, I've rattled deer in Maine. It can work almost anywhere under the right circumstances. And again, it's not going to work every time, but when it does, it can be really exciting, it can be really dramatic, and it's a great way to lure in a whitetail that otherwise you might not have had an opportunity to see and possibly get a shot at. Well, that about covers it for this time, but please check back again soon and often.